Captain Josue Cano here. Confidence is the answer. Welcome back to another episode. Today's episode, I'm going to share with you 2 tips to sound more confidently. The number 1 tip that I suggest to sound more confidently is to speak with a deeper, lower voice. Why? Unfortunately, we live in a culture where if you speak in a high voice, you're judged as not being confident, not being secure. It's just, unfortunately, that's how it is. I don't know why, but that's the world we live in. Yet people who speak with a low voice and it's deep, they resonate confidence. They exude power. They command authority. And we do that by practicing speaking with a much lower voice. People who do speeches for a living, such as politicians, business executives, these people deliberately have to practice their speeches. Therefore, in many cases, they will deepen their voice to give off that effect of authority, to give off that effect of power. Now, you do this for yourself by deepening your voice. Look at yourself in the voice. Think of yourself in a very powerful position. And just practice. Deepen your voice. Speak with a lower pitch sound. If you have a high pitched voice, practice it. Number 2 tip to sound more confidently is say less. Less is more. There was a movie scene in the movie Casino Royale, the James Bond movie. And James Bond is coming out of a casino. He practically almost dies, but he ends up winning the table, whatever that is. I don't gamble, so please don't judge me. But I remember the scene very powerfully because as he's walking outside to the woman, in this case, I don't remember her name, but she's walking to her car. And James Bond is asking for her for a ride. And she's a little bit reluctant to accept his ride. And James Bond's answers are just very, very minimal. And she asks him the following question. She says, "Is your place close?" And he simply responds with the answer, "Very." Powerful. A simple, small response evokes a lot of power. If you continue to talk over long enough, if you say too much, you don't sound confident. You sound like a buffoon. You sound like a liar, like you're covering something up. So therefore, say less. One more instance where this was seen in action is the great actor Paul Newman, who now has left us and transcended to the next world. He came onto the Dave Letterman show because he had a race car team, and his driver, his name's Sebastian Bourdais, by the way, he had won, I believe he'd either won a race or he won that year's championship. And Dave Letterman and Paul Newman were talking about Paul Newman's restaurant. Apparently he has one. And Dave Letterman asked him, "What kind of food you sell there?" And Paul Newman responds, "Good food." Simple, no long explanation, no long-winded answers, and the crowd loved it. They were laughing. If you find that episode, watch it. But practice that. Practice saying less. Get to the point as fast as possible. and you'll sound more confident. Those are my 2 tips for the day to sound more confident. This is Captain Josue Cano with Confidence is the Answer. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment below. If you like these videos, please tell them about it. I'm growing this channel. We'll see you next time. Talk to you soon. Confidence is the answer. Welcome to your new life.